The cold, hard truth about bear markets, up next. I'm Jim Woods for the Eagle Investing Network, and before we begin, be sure to hit the subscribe button to ensure you never miss any of our great content. Bear markets. They're the bane of every investor's existence. And if you have your money in the stock market when the trend is dominated by sellers, then you know it can be a very uncomfortable and even downright scary proposition. Now, technically speaking, a bear market is when stocks fall 20% below their most recent highs. Now, this can be measured broadly by using the S&P 500 index, or it can be measured by any number of other indices or sectors in order to assess that index or sector of the market has slid into bear market territory. Yet, what is the cold, hard truth about bear markets? How long do they typically last? How much damage do they do? And how do these market cycles really work? To answer those questions, I uncovered some research conducted by Hartford funds that I think will be quite valuable to review. And I suspect that if you're like me, the data will both surprise you and placate your restless mind. So here are some key facts about bear markets that you need to know. Fact number 1, stocks lose 36% on average in a bear market. By contrast, stocks gain 114% on average during a bull market. Fact number 2, bear markets are normal. There have been 26 bear markets in the S&P 500 index since 1928. However, there also have been 27 bull markets, and stocks have risen significantly over the long term. Fact number 3, bear markets tend to be short-lived. The average length of a bear market is 289 days, or about 9.6 months. And that's significantly shorter than the average length of a bull market, which is 991 days, or 2.7 years. Fact number 4, bear markets have been less frequent since World War II. Between 1928 and 1945, there were 12 bear markets, or one about every 1.4 years. But since 1945, there have been 14 bear markets, one about every 5.4 years. Fact number 5, half of the S&P 500 index's strongest days in the last 20 years occurred during a bear market. Another 34% of the market's best days took place in the first 2 months of a bull market before it was actually clear that a bull market had begun. Fact number 6, a bear market doesn't necessarily indicate an economic recession. There have been 26 bear markets since 1929, but only 15 recessions during that time. And bear markets go hand in hand with a slowing economy. But a declining market doesn't necessarily mean a recession is looming. Fact number 7, bear markets can be painful, but overall, markets are positive a majority of the time. Of the last 92 years of market history, bear markets have comprised only about 20.6 of those years. Now, stated differently, stocks have been on the rise some 78% of the time. So there you have it, the cold, hard truth about bear markets. As you can see, the reality is that while bears are a real destructive force in the financial markets, there are no reason to panic and no reason to avoid investing in stocks. The reality here is the stock market remains the very best wealth creation engine ever devised. And you need to realize that even when you see stocks plunging. Yes, you need to be cautious and reduce the risk in your portfolio when the trend is bearish. But do not let trepidation and Ursine phobia paralyze you. Be intrepid, be smart, and be an investor. Finally, to ensure you see all our videos, subscribe to the Eagle Investing Network channel by hitting the subscribe button below right now. For the Eagle Investing Network, I'm Jim Woods.